most sensibly, a shovel and a cricket bat. Wright and Pegg thought it would be interesting to see a zombie problem in suburban London rather than the US, with guns not nearly as available to the populace. Thus, these weapons, which still net the boys 2 zombie kills when they beat the backlot loiterers to death. Takes them quite a while, but they keep at it until it's done. The man on their telly says to watch out for bite victims, causing them concern about their flatmate Pete. And he's not the only one they know who's been bit, as Sean learns on a phone call with his mum Barbara.
Mum, have you been bitten?
No, but Philip has.
Oh, okay.
Knowing the danger Philip now potentially presents, they say they're coming over. No ifs, ands, or buts.
We're coming to get you, Barbara!
And in case you were ignorant of that reference, it's one of the most memorable lines from Night.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
In one of the film's best-known sequences, Sean formulates a plan visualized in Edgar Wright's snazzy style. After a few revisions, he inevitably lands on a rescue mission that ends with them safe at his favorite pub.
Grab Liz, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and wait for all this to blow over.
Before they leave, Sean has a wee, finds a zombified Peter in their shower. He died at some point, and since he was an established character, I'll count his zombie appearance as a kill. Sean and Ed flee their tall, naked zombie flatmate, and all the other undead fools outside trying to get him. And they are, in fact, the living dead, as the radio confirms. The first part of their master plan is picking up Sean's mum Barbara, a delightful woman with a delightful nickname for her son.
Hello, Pickle.
The role of Barbara was originally offered to Helen Mirren, but I'm glad it ended up being Penelope Wilton. She's great. Sean finds his stepdad Phil looking pretty ill, but just as alive and as surly as ever. Bill Nighy's another great addition to this cast. I love how Philip is constantly disappointed in Sean, but there's a layer of sympathy beneath it all. On their way out, Philip gets bitten once more, forcing him to hand over the keys to his beloved Jaguar, which Ed insists on driving recklessly. He speeds them on over to Liz's place and drops Sean off to get his axe. Just a note, I won't be counting zombie head blacks like these. They aren't brain destroyed, as far as I can tell. Sean climbs through Liz's window to ensure that she's safe inside. He shows off the new Sean by saying he's here to rescue them, and tells her and her flatmates how to survive outside.
Get cornered, bash him in the head, that seems to work out.
Although David's a pissy boy who poo-poos the plan, the ladies are persuaded, and so out they go, smashing many a zombie head along the way. They cram into Philip's car, where Barbara and Liz meet for the first time, and Ed takes off like a jag out of hell. During the drive to the Winchester, a dying Philip laments to Sean that it's not easy being a father, and that he always loved him as his own real son. It's an emotional moment, deftly played straight by Nighy and Pegg, and shows that this movie isn't content with only getting us to laugh. After his apology, Philip turns into a zombie, scaring everyone out of the car before he can successfully